That will be helpful to you. Right? Now, good morning to everyone. Today I would like to discuss the continuation topic. In a previous class, we have discussed what is known to be a fabrication technique. మన ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్లోని ఫ్యాబ్రికేషన్ టెక్నిక్ చూసామండి. ఇంటికి ఫ్యాబ్రికేషన్ టెక్నిక్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? And before going to the fabrication technique, already in your previous class we have discussed what is the difference between a thermoplastic compared with that thermoset plastic. Thermoplastics. Thermoplastics are, మనం already చెప్పుకున్నాం, thermoplastics which is recyclable, thermosets are known to be non-recyclable. When we are discussing thermoplastics containing temporary hardness, thermosets containing permanent hardness. Generally, మనం polymer prepare చేసేటప్పుడు, when we are preparing the polymer in the solid state, last time చెప్పాను, polymer is in the solid state. The monomers of the polymer that might be in the gaseous state, the monomers of the polymer that might be in the liquid state. In general, when we are saying about the physical state, మన physical state of any molecules explain చేసినప్పుడు, we should know about molecular weight. What is known to be molecular weight? The molecular weight is explained based on that number of carbon, hydrogen. The most of the polymers, which is a hydrocarbon chain, the most of the polymers which containing hydrocarbon chain. So, ethylene is a monomer, polyethylene is a polymer. Vinyl chloride is a monomer, polyvinyl chloride is known to be a polymer. And styrene is known to be a monomer, and the polystyrene is known to be polymer. Now, we are applying the two main methods in the last time. Addition polymerization method, condensation polymerization method, homogeneous polymerization method, heterogeneous polymerization method. By adopting all these two methods, we are preparing the polymers. Homogeneous method based చేసుకోండి, heterogeneous method based చేసుకోండి, right? Addition polymerization, condensation polymerization బేస్ చేసుకుని మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నామండి, పాలిమర్స్ని మనం ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తాం. ఇక్కడ క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే, when we are preparing the polymer is known to be a solid. లాస్ట్ టైం చెప్పాను, polymerization processలో ఏం చేస్తారు నాన్న, the first condition we are taking monomers were added with that suitable solvents of two classification. The first category of solvent is known to be organic. The second classification of solvent is known to be aqueous. Organic solvent, aqueous solvent. Organic solvent process what we are saying as homogeneous method. When we are adding aqueous solvent, the method what we are saying as heterogeneous method. Homogeneous polymerization which containing organic solvent, heterogeneous polymerization which containing aqueous solvent. Then monomers, solvent, monomers plus solvent plus initiator plus catalyst. మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను, monomers plus solvent plus initiator plus catalyst. Then what will happen here? We are applying temperature followed by the pressure and agitation. Following conditions గుర్తుంచుకోండి, temperature followed by agitation. When we are applying the temperature followed by the agitation, then what will happen? We will get homogeneous polymerization product. Number 2 is known to be that heterogeneous polymerization product. Simple. The first category of the product I'm saying as a homogeneous polymerization product, and the second one is known to be that heterogeneous polymerization product. Then what is known to be a polymer? A polymer is a combination of monomer, right? Ethylene to polyethylene is a polymer, and the polymer is a precipitate. Vinyl chloride to polyvinyl chloride is a polymer, and the polymer is a precipitate. The polymers which is known to be the precipitates, the polymers are known to be precipitates. Now it should be converting into an article. The raw plastic or the raw polymer, it should be converting into an article. It should be converting into a desired shape by applying fabrication method. I will tell you what is known to be a fabrication method. The fabrication method is also known to be that molding method. Fabrication method is nothing but a molding method. When we are applying the fabrication method or when we are applying the molding method, the plastic raw material is converting into article. Plastic raw material మనం ఏం చేస్తామండి, raw article కింద కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తాం. Now we will have the following classification of the fabrication methods. The first one I'm saying as a compression. The second one is known to be injection. The third one is known to be blow film molding method. I repeat చేస్తున్నాం. The first one is compression molding. The second one is injection molding. The third one is the blow filling molding method. When I'm comparing the three main methods of the compression, injection, and the blow filling method, we will see the process. Compression molding method is applicable for thermoplastic, thermoset plastic. Cheppana thermoplastic example enti polythene, polyvinyl chloride, polystyrene, polycarbonate. Most of the additional polymers are thermopolymers, right? The next one I'm saying is injection molding. Injection molding is only for thermoplastics. Compression molding for thermoplastics, thermoset plastics. Thermoset plastic example cheppana bakelite is a thermoset plastic. Urea formaldehyde is a thermoset plastic. Injection method is only applicable for thermoplastic, right? What is thermoplastic? Thermoplastics are additional polymer. Thermoplastic containing temporary hardness. Thermoplastics, what we are saying as a recycled plastics, right? Recyclable plastics are known to be thermoplastics. Next, then what is known to be a blow filling method? Now, when we are discussing the main category of the fabrication methods, the third one is known to be blow filling. Now I'm discussing about blow filling method. The blow filling method is applicable for thermoplastics of lower density. Thermoplastics of lower density. Now we'll see the procedure. Just మన ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్ లో బిగిన్ చేసామండి లాస్ట్ లోని ఇప్పుడు దాని కంటిన్యూషన్ జాగ్రత్తగా చూద్దాం ఏం ప్రాబ్లం హరీ ఏం లేదు చక్కగా నేర్చుకుందాం now see here let me explain what is known to be a compression molding method. And this compression molding method applicable for both thermoplastics and as well as thermoset plastic. Number two, let me explain what is identified in the compression molding method. Concentrate. In the compression molding method, we are identifying the compression molding method containing number one is known to be upper mold half, number two is known to be that lower mold half, and it containing charge. What is known to be charge here? The word charge is known to be plastic raw material. Whether we are taking a thermoplastic or thermoset plastic, the raw plastic, what we are saying is a charge. Raw plastic is known to be charge. Polythene precipitate is a charge. Bakelite precipitate is a charge. The raw plastic, what we are saying is a charge. Now, what is known to be compression mold? Compression mold is known to be a machine. Compression mold is known to be a machine which containing two halves. The one should be upper mold half, and another one I would like to say lower mold half. And the two molds, they are connected with that knockout pin. The knockout pin, what I'm saying is ejector pin. I'm repeating, which containing a knockout pin, and this is the knockout pin. The knockout pin is known to be that ejector pin. When we are applying, when you are opening the pin, it's just a pin మీరు ఓపెన్ చేయండి. మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే పిన్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తున్నారో then the lower half and upper half both will be separated. I'm repeating, lower half and upper half both will be separated. And in between, I'm placing the plastic, right? It is known to be charge. In between, suppose we're polythene place here. Now, with the first, this is known to be the first step, the description of the compression mold. Next, what is known to be the compression process? Step by step. In the second step, we are applying the compression process. I will tell you the compression process is nothing but just I would like to use the ejector pin. Just I'm using that ejector pin. When the ejector pin is rotated, then what will happen? Then the upper mold half, which is connected with that lower mold half, simple. The upper mold half is combined with that lower mold half. In between, we are placing raw plastic, and this raw plastic is squeezed. Upper mold half ఎప్పుడైతే మన lower mold half తో ejector pin base చేసుకొని మీరు combine చేస్తున్నారో the plastic will be squeezed. The plastic will be squeezed. Then simultaneously I'm applying a temperature followed by the pressure. What is known to be the temperature? The temperature which is applied with the help of high thermal element condition. Just I would like to use a heater. You say plastic heat cheyandi. Then what will happen? When we are heating the plastic is converting into the molten state. Plastic and the molten state lo convert చేసిన తర్వాత మీరు upper half ని lower half ని రెండు combine చేయండి. Just I would like to combine the upper half followed by lower half. Upper lower mold half ni man combine cheyadaniki. To combine the upper and the lower mold half, I would like to use the pin, knockout pin. When I'm tightening the pin, then what happened? Upper half is combined with that lower half. Now, the combination of the upper and the lower half is known to be that mechanical punch. దీని ఏమంటే మెకానికల్ ప్రెస్సింగ్ అంటాడండి. It is known to be that mechanical punch. Then what will happen in the final? In the finally, what we are saying here is nothing but the plastic will be squeezed and the plastic is converting into U-shaped article. You see this. The plastic which is converting into an U-shaped article. It is known to be U-shaped article. Okay. Then when we are taking the plastic raw material, the raw material should be heated to high temperature. Now it should be applying the temperature followed by the pressure. Pressure is applied by the mechanical pressing. Pressure is applied by the mechanical pressing. Temperature is applied by the help of the heating element. When you are heating to the higher temperature, now this plastic is converting into the molten state. The plastic is converting into the liquid state, and the liquid plastic which is further cooled, simple, then further cooled chain. Thermoplastic or thermoset plastic by cooling, right? By cooling, we are getting the process what we are saying is a curing. Then when we are cooling the plastic, then the U-shaped article is converting into U-shaped solid plastic article. Now it is converting into U-shaped solid plastic article. The first step, placing the plastic raw material in the compression mold. The second step, application of the temperature followed by the pressure. The third step, now we are molded into an article. Now it is molded into a U-shaped article. Now it is known to be the first classification, what we are saying as a compression molding method. It is known to be that compression molding method. Okay. Now we will see the continuation of the second classification, what is known to be injection molding method. Injection molding method is applicable for only thermoplastics. The point గుర్తుంచుకున్నాను. Injection molding method is only applicable for thermoplastic methods, right? Injection molding method is only applicable for thermoplastic material. Thermoplastics ante entandi? Thermoplastics are nothing but, you see here, thermoplastics are nothing but polythene thermoplastic, polystyrene thermoplastic, polyvinyl chloride thermoplastics, right? Now we are taking injection molding method. Injection molding method is only applicable for thermoplastics. When the plastic, once again, injection molding method is only applicable for thermoplastics. Now let me explain the process of injection molding. Simple. Just I'm explaining the process of injection molding. నేను ఒకసారి చూడండి 40 మెంబర్స్ అటెండ్ అయ్యారు. నాకు ఎవరైనా స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీయండి. 40 మెంబర్స్ అటెండ్ అయ్యారు చూడండి. స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తీయండి ఒకసారి. Now let me explain what is known to be that injection molding method. In the injection molding process, yeah, sorry, let me continue the topic, right? Now, then what is known to be the injection molding method? Let me explain what is known to be the injection molding method. Now, when we are explaining the injection molding method is only applicable for thermoplastic. Now, you see here, thermoplastic should be placed along with the hopper. Along with the hopper, మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే thermoplastic place చేస్తాం. Let me tell you what is this part, right? And this part is known to be that heating part అని చెప్తారు. It is known to be that heating mold, right? What is known to be a mold? A mold is converting into an article. Now it is known to be the heating element. At this part, now plastic raw material is converting into molten state. ఇక్కడ మనం తీసుకున్న థర్మోప్లాస్టిక్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూద్దామంటే థర్మోప్లాస్టిక్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏంటి? Polythene is a thermoplastic, polystyrene is a thermoplastic, right? Polyvinyl chloride is known to be thermoplastic. When we are taking the plastic along with the entrance, then it is taken into the heating chamber. It should be taken in the heating chamber. Heating chamber లో మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే ప్లాస్టిక్ ని హీట్ చేస్తాం. Just I would like to heat the plastic in the heating chamber. Then what will happen? When the plastic is heated to high temperature, the solid plastic is converting into the molten state. I'm repeating. Solid plastic is converting into the molten state. Now I would like to apply the screw conveyor motor. ఇక్కడ మీరు ఏం అప్లై చేస్తున్నాను? Screw conveyor motor అప్లై చేస్తున్నాను. When we are applying the screw conveyor motor, the liquid plastic which is gradually injected through the mold. Now it is known to be the liquid plastic, right? It is known to be the liquid plastic. And now this liquid plastic which is gradually injected to the mold. I will ask you the question, what is known to be the mold? The mold is known to be a shape of an article. And ఒక article మన షేప్ కింద కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలంటే మనకు mold కావాలి. And this mold containing different shapes. I'm repeating. The mold which containing different shapes. Let me see the 3 steps of the injection molding process. In the injection molding process, I'm taking the plastic material, the plastic raw article. The plastic raw article is placed in the heating chamber. When it is heated in the heating chamber, then what will happen? It is converting into that molten state. It is converting into the liquid state. Now the liquid plastic which is injected with the help of screw conveyor motor. Simple. The liquid plastic which is injected with the help of screw conveyor motor When we are rotating the screw conveyor motor, just when we are rotating the screw conveyor motor, the liquid plastic which is slowly injected, the liquid plastic which is slowly injected along with the nozzle, I'm repeating, the nozzle entered along with the nozzle to the mold, and this mold containing different shapes, right? Now, initially it is in the liquid state, the plastic is in the liquid state, then మనం cool చేద్దామండి. After the cooling, what will happen? The liquid state is come back to the solid state. Liquid state is converting into the solid state. Now the solid plastic, which is converting into an article, the article which is ejected from the mold. The article should be ejected from the mold. Now it is the process what we are identifying in the injection molding process. This method, which is identified by the high speed production and the low mold cost of material. I will tell you what is known to be that high speed production. I would like to prepare number of articles now. The number of articles which is prepared with the help of injection molding. Number of thermoplastic material, polythene bottle, polythene sheet, polythene pipe, polythene cover, polythene bottle like this. For PVC pipe, PVC cover, polystyrene covers, polycarbonate covers, right? Like that, n number of articles, n number of thermoplastic material. I'm repeating, it is only applicable for thermoplastic material. High number of thermoplastic material with the high speed production. I'm repeating, the process what we're saying is high speed production. Then the high speed production of thermoplastic materials, which is prepared by the injection molding method. Now it is the first one, right? Now let me have the final classification, what we're saying is a blow filling molding method. I will tell you what is known to be the blow filling. The blow filling molding method is applicable for thermoplastics. Blow filling method is also applicable for thermoplastics. And this method is also applicable for thermoplastics. But when we are discussing about the process, I'm repeating, when we are applying about the process, thermoplastics of lower density can be prepared with the blow filling method. What is lower density? Polythene cover is a lower density. The bottle is known to be that lower density. Bottle is a lower density. Polythene cover is known to be the lower density. The lower density plastics which is prepared with the help of the blow filling molding method. Chala easy process. Let me tell you the process now. Now it is known to be the blow fill molding machine. It is known to be the blow filling molding machine. In the blow filling molding machine, I'm taking the molten plastic directly. Again, direct again molten plastic. And this molten plastic should be treated with the hot air. Molten plastic మీరు ఏం చేస్తున్నారు hot air తో treat చేయండి. Then what will happen? When it is treated with that hot air, now the plastic will be expanded. I'm repeating, the plastic will be expanded. The plastic will be expanded like a film. Simple, just like a bubble gum. మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే బబుల్ గమ్ లో ఎయిర్ బ్లో చేస్తున్నారో బబుల్ గమ్ అనేది ఎలా బ్లో అవుతుందో జస్ట్ లైక్ బెలూన్, మీరు బెలూన్ లో హాట్ ఎయిర్ బ్లో చేయండి, దెన్ ద బెలూన్ షుడ్ బి బ్లోస్, రైట్? Just like that, when the plastic is treated with that hot air, the process what we are saying is an application of a pressure. Simple. మీరు ఎయిర్తో ఏం చేస్తున్న ప్రెషర్ అప్లై చేస్తారు, then the plastic will be expanded. The plastic will be expanded like a filament. Now the shape of the mold is known to be a bottle. The shape of the mold is known to be the bottle, right? The shape of the mold is known to be bottle. Now we are getting the bottle shape here. We are getting the bottle shape. So, and this bottle is converting into an article with the help of the mold. Bottle article can complete a mold convert cheyandi. Then a simple process followed by the cooling. The liquid molten plastic, right? Molten plastic are converting into solid thin plastic. I'm repeating. Now it is converting into thin plastic. Thin plastic will cool cheyandi, convert cheyandi. After that, the mold containing ejector pins. This is known to be ejector pin, and here it containing ejector pins. Both pins separate cheyandi, and resultant what we are getting a bottle article. Let me see what is known to be the blow filling molding method. The blow filling molding method is applicable for thermoplastics. In the blow filling molding method, you're applying temperature. In the blow filling molding method, you're applying the hot air. The application of hot air is known to be application of the pressure. When you're applying the hot air to the lower density plastics, I'm repeating, when you're applying the hot air to the lower density plastics, plastic will be expanded. Plastic which is expanded. Plastic is expanded like a bottle, a lower density bottle or lower density cover. Well, when you are converting the plastic lower density articles in the blow filling machine, when you are converting into the plastics into that the lower density bottles or the lower density cars, then I would like to apply the cooling process. After the cooling process, the molten state is converting into that. I'm repeating, the molten state is converted into that solid state. The solidified plastic now is separated from the molding machine. Molding machine నుంచి మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నామండి solidified plastic ని separate చేస్తాం. It is known to be the third process, right? Now let me have comparison between the three processes, right? The first process I'm saying is the compression mold. Compression molding method is only for thermoset plastics. Compression molding method, we are applying mechanical pressing. I'm repeating. In the compression molding method, we are applying mechanical pressing. In the compression molding method, we are taking upper mold half followed by lower mold half. In the compression molding method, it containing a zigzag pin. In the compression molding method, we are rotating the zigzag pin. Then what happened? Upper mold half is combined with that lower mold half. In the compression molding method, you're only preparing U-shaped articles. I'm repeating. You're only preparing U-shaped articles. Next, what is known to be injection molding method? Injection molding method is applicable for thermoplastics of higher density. Thermoplastics of higher density taken into that heating chamber. When it is heated, it is converting into the molten state. Now with the help of the screw conveyor motor, with the help of the screw conveyor motor, the liquid plastic should be injected to the mold. The liquid plastic which is injected to the mold. When the liquid plastic which is injected to the mold gives rise to shape to articles. The mold which is giving rise to a shape to the article. Now, by getting a desired shape, now the liquid plastic which is applying the cooling process, by the cooling process, the liquid plastic is converting into the solid. Now the solid is taken from the mold by applying that zigzag pins. Zigzag pins open chest మనం చేస్తున్న articles ని separate చేస్తాం. The main advantages of injection molding process, high speed production of the plastic and low mold cost. Now these are known to be the advantages, right? I will tell you what is known to be the blow film molding method. In the blow film molding method, we are taking the thin plastics. The thin plastics are taken into the blow film molding machine. We are applying the high temperature followed by the high pressure. Pressure is applied with the help of the hot air. When the hot air applied to the molten plastic, and this molten plastic is converting into thin plastic, the molten plastic which is expanded like a filament, the molten plastic which is expanded like a filament, the filament plastic which is molded into a desired shape, and here we are getting a shape like a bottle. After the process is completed, it should be cooled. The molten state is come back to the solid state. Now we are separating the bottle from the bottle mold. The process what we are saying is blow film molding method, right? And all these process in an examination which is asking for 8 marks. In examination లోని ఈ 3 process ని 3 methods ని డైరెక్ట్ గా ఎస్ఏకి ఇస్తున్నాడు. డామ్ షూర్ క్వశ్చన్ అని. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ నేను లాస్ట్ టైం క్లాస్లో మీకు ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను, అది కూడా ఒకసారి మీకు చూద్దాం. ఒకసారి వాట్ ఈస్ నోన్ టు బి కాంపౌండింగ్ ప్రాసెస్, వేర్ ద కాంపౌండింగ్ ఈస్ ఎ మెథడ్ వేర్ ద లో ప్రాపర్టీ ఆఫ్ ప్లాస్టిక్ ఈస్ కన్వర్టింగ్ ఇంటూ హై ప్రాపర్టీ ఆఫ్ plastic. I will tell you what is the difference between low property to the high property. Then when we are adding all the ingredients, right? When plastics ingredients and add cheyana, then what will happen? A low property plastic. And generally మనం ప్రిపేర్ చేసే ప్లాస్టిక్ అనేది ఏంటండి? The plastic is known to be a raw material. Laboratory మీరు ప్లాస్టిక్ ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తున్నారండి. We are preparing a bakelite. We are preparing polythene. We are preparing a polystyrene. When we are preparing any polymer or the plastic in the industry, right? That should be a solid state. That should be a precipitate. Okay. Now it containing lower property, right? Initially the plastic properties ఎక్కువగా ఉండవండి. Plastic containing low physical property, the low chemical property. Then to increase the physical chemical properties, right? To increase the property of the plastic, now we are applying compounding, right? Compounding method. The compounding is a process where a low property of plastic is converting into high property of plastic. నేను మళ్ళీ కంప్లీట్ చేస్తాను. Compounding is a process where the low property of plastic is converting into high property of plastics. Then what are the additives are added to the compounding materials, right? What are the additives are added to the compounding process? For the compounding process, I'm adding the following additives. Number 1 is known to be resin. Number 2 is known to be plasticizer. Number 3 is known to be filler. Resins అంటే చూడండి, లాస్ట్ టైం చెప్పాను, PVC, polythene, polystyrene, bakelite, they are known to be resins. What is known to be plasticizers? Plasticizers which increasing the flexibility to the polymer. జనరల్గా మన ప్లాస్టిక్స్ని మనం మౌల్డ్ చేయాలంటే ఫ్లెక్సిబిలిటీ ఉండాలండి, రైట్? Now, the flexibility of the polymers that should be increased with the help of addition of the vegetable oils in the camphor. Plastics ki second additive మీరు ఏం యాడ్ చేస్తున్నారు? వెజిటబుల్ ఆయిల్స్ camphor యాడ్ చేస్తారు. The third additive is known to be the fillers. The fillers increasing the hardness, tensile strength of the plastic materials. The next one I'm saying as a lubricants. The lubricants increasing the lifetime of the plastic, which increases the shininess property of the plastic, right? Then The fifth one I'm adding accelerator, right? Accelerators are known to be the catalyst. The catalyst increases the process of polymerization. The sixth one I'm adding as stabilizers. The stabilizers which increasing the thermostability of the polymers during the polymerization process. మనం polymerization process లో ఏం చేస్తామంటే polymerization process లో యాడ్ చేసేస్తున్నాను పాలిమర్స్, మోనోమర్స్, ఇనిషియేటర్, కెటలిస్ట్తో పాటు కాంపౌండ్స్ కూడా యాడ్ చేసేయండి. ఫైనల్గా మనకు వచ్చేది ఏంటండి resultant plastic which containing high hardness, high physical and mechanical properties. Then we are adding coloring agents. We should need the different colors of the plastics, right? To get desired color to the plastic, I'm adding iron oxide, zinc oxide. Where iron oxide add cheyandi, we are getting a brown color. Zinc oxide add cheyandi, we are getting white color. Antioxidants. Now when we are placing the plastic in the environment, which containing excellent oxidation resistant property, it's containing excellent weather resistant property, weather containing moisture, regularly మీరు వాటర్తో ట్రీట్ చేస్తారు. There is no corrosion property, right? There is no degradation property. The plastic containing excellent water resistant, excellent oil resistant, excellent chemical resistant, and the plastics containing excellent oxidation resistant property. I'm repeating. Because of all these additives, the low property of plastic is converting into high property of plastic. మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను. థర్మో ఆర్ థర్మోసెట్ ప్లాస్టిక్, థర్మోసెట్ ప్లాస్టిక్స్ మనం ప్రిపేర్ చేసేటప్పుడే ఎడిటివ్స్ అన్ని యాడ్ చేసేస్తున్నాం. నౌ వెన్ వీఆర్ యాడింగ్ ఆల్ దోస్ ఎడిటివ్స్ దెన్ వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్, ఏ లో ప్రాపర్టీ ఆఫ్ ప్లాస్టిక్ ఇస్ కన్వర్టింగ్ ఇంటూ హై ప్రాపర్టీ ఆఫ్ ప్లాస్టిక్. ఒకసారి ఎడిటివ్స్ చూద్దామండి. ద ఫస్ట్ ఎడిటివ్ ఇస్ రెజిన్, నెంబర్ 2 is known to be plasticide, number 3 is known to be filler, number 4 is known to be lubricant, number 5 is known to be accelerator, number 6 is known to be stabilizer, number 7 is known to be coloring agent, number 8 is known to be antioxidants. Then we are getting a plastic raw material containing high property. Next మనం ఏం చేయాలన్నా, now we are taking into the molding machine. మౌల్డింగ్ మెషిన్లో తీసుకొని వీ షుడ్ సెపరేట్ థర్మోసెట్స్. థర్మోప్లాస్టిక్స్ అయితే కంప్రెషన్ మౌల్డింగ్, ఇంజెక్షన్ మౌల్డింగ్, బ్లో ఫిలిం మౌల్డింగ్ అండి. థర్మోసెట్స్ అయితే మాత్రం మనం కంపల్సరీగా ఓన్లీ కంప్రెషన్ మౌల్డింగ్ అప్లై చేస్తాం. థర్మోసెట్ ప్లాస్టిక్స్ మనం సెపరేట్ చేయాలన్నా, నౌ వీఆర్ టేకింగ్ ఇన్ టు ద మౌల్డింగ్ మెషిన్. ద యూసేజ్ ఆఫ్ ద మౌల్డింగ్ మెషిన్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ where the plastic raw material is converting into an article. The raw plastic is converting into a desired shape. Now the plastic is converting a desired shape by applying the fabrication technique. Fabrication is a method where we are converting raw plastic, okay, raw plastic into desired shape, desired article. Okay,